Good morning and welcome to Cat's Cottage. I'm having a nice hot cup of coffee this morning and I'm going to show you what I bought myself yesterday. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to start out with what I got on the table. Oh, but before I do, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. I got to show y'all this. Yesterday, you know how I told you I was waiting on my peppers? The last go round, of course, they got more blooms on them still, but it's getting cold. And then I'm going to take them on up and put them in the greenhouse. You know, the roots. But wow, okay. Now my husband's been eating these steady. The ones I picked before. I mean, every time he gets him a plate of something, he picks some of these up. They're not hot. But the jalapeno now, I was thinking about, I've cut them up and put them in different meats, in the meat and in the cornbread. But I got a lot and I better get busy. So I was kind of thinking about stuffing them and put them on a roast pan and roast them. Stuff them with, I don't know, bread stuffing, that mixed stuffing, or cheese. Is it cheese that they usually use? But that's what I want to do so I can cook them real quick and don't let them go to waste. Okay, well, I'm going to put these back in my kitchen. Be right back. Okay. When I find things that I like, I get excited. So anyway, I was walking along, pushing my basket. I picked up a few things, but I spied this right here on the shelf. I love this stuff. I love bells. Anyway, this is a cowbell, and it's from Switzerland, a city, Saas-Fee. That's said right. Picture of it's right there. It says Saas-Fee, and there's a Switzerland flag on there with some cows. Love this. This is going to go on one of my doors. I always like to know if somebody's coming, even though I do have an alarm system, but I still fall back on when the utilities are down. I need a noise maker. But anyway, I got that for a few dollars, and I love this. It's amazing the things you can get excited over and nobody really cares about. Y'all were like, oh boy, okay, she's got a cowbell. Okay, the next thing I got excited over was these little clay pots. And they were about $2. Everything is $2 there, $1.99. That's the cheapest. They never go down to $1. But anyway, these have already been painted by somebody, and they were gonna sell them for $1.50 a piece. But they're already painted, so I just might put a stamp on them, or paint a little bird on them, or do something like that. I like them. Like garden stuff. And here's some more. Has to do with the garden, I guess. And this was $2.99, and it was marked pretty cheap. And I didn't notice a flower was gone. You know, I'm not good at noticing things. I get excited about it and I forget about it if it's damaged. But I can put a little glue on there to keep it from leaking out. I've got many of these in a tub in the back. I'll move back so my head won't be cut off, or I'll squat down. But I can put a flower in there. I probably have another flower I can stick in there. But this is nice. This is nice. And it's just sort of like the other one I got last week. I'll show y'all that one. If y'all don't remember, this is the one I got last week. And then I found this one. So anyway, love it. Garden stuff, bird stuff, hummingbirds. Put them back over here out of the way. Now, my hummingbirds have left. They left about 8 days ago, and I'll miss them. They went between the hurricanes. After the other hurricane came, really bad one, and settled down, and then they left, and then the second lighter storm came. So they went between there. Okay. Before I go on, I want to say something. I was not, and I know you don't think that. I was not making fun of people who have become older and have begin to have inabilities, because I do. I was actually at the voting. I was actually making fun of the whining. That's what I was making fun of. The whining uh, of people. Yeah. But anyway, I'll go to something else. Okay. Now this is just, I don't know. It's just pretty to me. Uh, this is a hand done flower stuck on here, and it has somebody's name on the back, and I really can't read it. Maybe I'll need to get my phone to read it and look it up, but got a name on the back, and when I look at it, I think it's Italian, but it could be other, you know. But I really like it. Then they had a whole bunch of these scattered around. These are from Pier 1, and I just picked up this red one and I let it go. I didn't get the others, but I may pick up the others later. And it's a bowl. It can go in the dishwasher and all that. But I liked it. You know, I like red. I'm drawn to that. So anyway, here's my next thing. Well, another jar. Now, you can do other things besides storage of food once you get enough jars. Now, this lid, this is for a liquid, but this lid here is not secure. Not really secure. Let me turn it. You see how light it is, but really this is for a liquid. And you probably don't want it sealed down because you're not going to haul it around. It's just sit on a table, and you know, you put ice, whatever. But there are so many things that you can do with these things. Well, I have to laugh and say, first you could make, you know, if you wanted to, could make yourself an aquarium. Put a bubbler in there and fish in there, and you got yourself a little aquarium. Or you can make a fake aquarium. You know, they have fish that are fake now, and you just turn them on and they swim around. I had one of those, and I don't know what I did with it, but or you can totally forget the fish and make yourself a terrarium. Yeah, let's make this into a terrarium, and maybe grow your bonsai in there, or grow your, I don't know, or even make you a beach in there with a little other palmy looking plants. I don't know, but you can do a lot with these jars. Y'all know I love these jars. Okay, I seem to have gotten excited about everything I picked up. It was just exciting to me. Now this is the first thing I picked up. And it's on the bottom shelf, you know. Everybody, you know, they ignore it. But that's where I look. I look at the bottom and the very top of the shelves. And I thought, oh my gosh, that has Kathleen written all over it. $3 for it. It's a trellis net. Now, it's plastic. I'm not going to, I have no thought about putting up a trellis. I could, but what I was thinking about was maybe reinforcing my boxes out there with the tops I usually put on with plastic. I could put this first and it hold that plastic secure. Or I can use it on the outside of my greenhouse to strengthen it up a little bit. But yeah, this had my name all over it. And then here's something else that I go for. Somebody bagged a whole bunch of these stuff up. You know, a lot of people have a carport sale, garage sale, and they'll put a bunch of stuff out there for sale, and they don't sell it. So instead of putting it back in the house, they're like, oh, let's take this down to the thrift store and donate it. But anyway, I paid $4 for these. They're good for to put back. I use them for when the utilities go out. I put them around the house lit up. But yeah, my kind of thing. Okay. Here's something else. Look at this. 2 baskets just alike. Look how big they are. I need to, my shelves here that I have behind me, there's food on it. I use this as an extension to my kitchen, really. I don't really have a lot of use for a dining room anymore. I had one before, but don't have a use for it. But I do have a use for a pantry. And this is kind of like a big pantry in here with a table in the middle. But anyway, this is just where I hang out. Now, what else I have is, let's see, I've gone over all that. I've got all of these, and y'all know I'm picking up silverware. I just really not really looking for silverware. I should be looking for the silver, but I have fallen in love with these forks and spoons with these little thick handles on them and stuff. If you ever buy any of them, some good ones now, none of those cheap stuff. But if you ever buy any of them and start using them, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm getting rid of that other stuff. See, they're all kind of different. I'd like to have them all matching, but it don't happen. Not when you got people there shuffling and grabbing. But yeah, I got them, getting them in different colors. This one's green. I've got 2 brown ones, and of course these are all brown. So, but anyway, love these things. Now, tied up in some masking tape was all of these, and they sold for the one 20 cents. The spoons and forks are 20 cents. But here's a sugar spoon. Been looking for a little sugar spoon. I'm still looking for the little sugar tweezers though. And then these little forks, my husband said, oh, I know what those are. Those are pickle forks. Well, I guess maybe this really long one. But actually, these are oyster forks. That's the way I was raised up, that they were oyster forks to eat raw oysters, which I don't. My family liked it, but I never did. Now, these are 2 little baby spoon and forks, but you know, this kind of spoon actually really can hurt your mouth. If you get a baby spoon, you need to get them with that little rubber coating. The reason I know is because I'm having my teeth worked on, and after he gets through, areas are real tender, and I'm not supposed to put any kind of food or pressure on them. And so I have a baby spoon that has rubber in here, and it's so much better to eat with. Babies don't have teeth; they got gums, and you're shoving these metal spoons in there, you know, forks. But my husband, he said, oh, no, these real long things are for babies. You can, you know. I said, no, I mean, you could do that, but no, you'll shove that right down that baby's throat and gag her. So, no, this is a little sugar spoon, loose sugar, you know, not ball sugar, not square sugar. But anyway, let me see. And that's just my opinion. All right. Baskets. What's on the table? I can't think of anything else. Didn't buy any linens or anything. I tell you, they found out I was buying those linens and those quilts, and they have taken them to sell them themselves. And some of the bedspreads there are terrible. Might be good for your dog to sleep on. And I hope they watch this video and know. I don't know what y'all did with those bedspreads and those curtains and those nice linens that you were giving us an opportunity to buy. You probably found out that you can get a lot of money for them, and so you're selling them through the internet. But it is what it is, and I'll just have to try and get lucky. I just keep looking all the time to try to find something, you know. But in the linen department, they've cut out the curtains, the nice curtains and shears, and the quilts, and they're putting old bedspreads up there and old worn out towels. Oh my goodness. You know, the kind of towel you take maybe wash your car with or something. But anyway, I had so much fun. I wasn't pressured. Had plenty of money in my pocket, and enjoyed myself. And this is what I got. I'm looking around to make sure I hadn't missed anything, but I hadn't. I left it on the table here for y'all to see this morning while we were drinking coffee. So anyway, it's been great visiting and great talking to y'all, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.